There's a lot of variations you can do with that, like on Tony Rice's well-known ending. You can use this sort of for let's see. Get the idea. You can use that lick in a lot of, in endings. Rice actually used it in the middle of a song. I'm not sure how he worked that in. Maybe in I don't remember what the song was now. But you can put it in it, use it as an ending, or you can use it in a song, in a tune, in the middle of it, or at the end of a phrase or a bridge or wherever that you can apply it, as long as it fits. You want it to fit whatever you're doing. But you can use it in different things, different songs, and just all kind of areas, wherever that you can fit it in that it fits. Now, the right hand picking pattern. I've said this, I don't know, so many times. A lot of guitar instructors and very well-known players will tell you to always play down on the downbeat and up on the upbeat. And that's probably, music theory wise, maybe it's correct, Being a banjo player, I used to follow Earl Scruggs very close when I first started in my childhood years. Earl always laid his ring finger and his pinky against the head. And that's just the way I learned, I thought that's the way it should be because Earl did it that way, So that's the way I learned to play banjo, with my pinky and my ring finger against the head. And I noticed a lot of other banjo players that didn't do that. Some would put only their pinky against the head. Some would put only their ring finger. I think Bela Fleck does that. And to me, and some doesn't touch it at all. To me, a lot of those people I saw doing that, my first thought was they're doing it wrong. It's not the way Earl did it. In reality, do it however you have to. And I say the same theory applies to picking. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be leading you wrong here. I may get shot by some other guitar instructors by this. But to me, a lot of things I play, I don't always play down on the downbeat and up on the upbeat. I get into situations I have to play totally opposite of that. The lick that comes to mind, I'm starting that lick with an up pick, and it's actually on a downbeat of a song. There's no way I can do that myself fast enough if I start it what some guitar instructors say is the proper way, picking down on a downbeat. And here it is, picking down on a downbeat. I just can't do it. The best way I can explain it is like, I'm starting on the first string here. In some elements of a song, in some positions, when you're picking up, you need to be up in position to hit that next string. If you're picking that string down on a downbeat, then you got to come past the string and then all the way back up, skipping that string and catching the next one. to you know, to keep your whatever you're playing going on. To me, that's a hindrance. You know, it slows me down greatly. So I don't always pick. Usually I do. I pick down on the downbeat and up on the up. But in some cases, I'm saying it for me, for myself, I have to even start sometimes picking an upstroke on a downbeat in a song, and that's a lick I use in I think Cherokee Shuffle in the chorus maybe. If I can play it. If I start picking that down on the downbeat, there's no way I can do it up to speed that what I just played. If I start that with a downbeat, for me, it's not going to happen. Up to speed, I can't do it. I'll practice it and practice it and practice it, and I can't do it. So my suggestion to you on that, I've always said this with banjo players, getting back to the Earl Scruggs thing with his fingers down on the head. Later on in years, I learned just because Earl did it that way, and just because some well-known players did it that way, it might not be right for you. Maybe it's the size of your hand, maybe it's the way your brain works, maybe it's a lot of things that's not the same for you as it was for Earl, or for Tony even, for that matter. So I've always recommended that you figure out what's right for you in the situation you're in. Figure out what you're doing and where you need to be on the right hand down here, and you know, try to work it out to where you can comfortably get the most speed and accuracy out of it. If I start that on a downbeat, you know, I'm screwed right off the bat. So I would recommend you work out your own right hand thing on this, the thing I just showed you. So there's you a few tips and tricks and maybe a little technique info and a lick. That's guaranteed. So there you have it. Stay tuned. I got a lot of good lessons coming up in the future here on different things. Had a lot of requests for some songs I'm going to try to get up. Basically on flat picking mostly. So stay tuned in for more. I'll get around to them eventually. Thank you.